Hi everybody, welcome back to Kentish Town Kitchen. I'm Jason. I thought you might be in the mood for something sweet, creamy, delicious, and actually healthy. I'm going to show you how to do a quick chocolate hazelnut Nutella mousse in the fridge, no added sugar, gluten-free, and vegan. So what we've got is a half a cup of hazelnuts, which we've soaked in water for about a half an hour to an hour, just warm tap water or boiling water. Some cocoa powder. I'm using a raw organic cocoa powder, but you can use any kind of cocoa powder you have, unsweetened. I'm going to add a tablespoon of my maca root for nutrition, power, and fiber. Some pitted dates, a half a cup. 1 can of organic coconut milk. This is the non-light version, regular coconut milk. About a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, optional, a dash of vanilla, and a pinch of salt. So what I've done is I've soaked my hazelnuts. I'm going to use a NutriBullet. You can use a Vitamix. A blender works really well. I'm going to just toss my soaked hazelnuts into the NutriBullet, to which I'm going to add about a half a cup of the pitted dates. About more or less. Depends on the sweetness. If you like it really sweet, you can add a couple extra. Dates are going to go in there. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of my cacao powder, and I'm using a raw organic, but I also have a regular cacao powder that I love, and that's going to go into the NutriBullet. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of maca. Maca is a root. It's full of nutritional benefits, fiber, gives you a little extra power, kick, a dash of vanilla to taste, a good pinchful of salt, about a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, again that's optional, and my can of coconut milk, which I'm going to shake well before I add, and that's going to go right in. So this is dairy-free, refined sugar-free, gluten-free, and trust me, tastes amazing. Okay, that's ready to go on my NutriBullet. I'm gonna blend this up. It takes a little while, don't worry, you're gonna refrigerate it. It's gonna harden in the fridge in your serving cups. Okay, we'll blend this guy up. Okay, that should be nice and creamy. That might take 3 to 5 minutes. Don't worry if the liquid heats up naturally a little bit in the container. That's just from the blending. You really can't overblend this. You want this to look like a nice, creamy mousse. Basically, the texture is smooth. You don't see any visible hazelnuts. And that's going to firm up once we chill it in our containers in the fridge. So I like to pour mine into a glass, a tumbler. You can use a stemware glass if you want to serve it for a more elegant occasion. And depending obviously on the size of the glasses you use, you'll get sort of 3 to 4 of these. You can double the recipe. I would recommend doing it in batches just for your blending. And these are gonna go in the fridge. And I'm gonna serve these, garnish these with some chopped toasted hazelnuts, some cacao nibs, and a sprinkle of salt. You can use coconut whipped cream. You can serve it with anything you like. Okay, those are gonna go in the fridge. We're gonna let those harden up for a couple of hours, and those are gonna be perfect tonight when we're watching Netflix or reading a book and relaxing. We need something sweet, tasty, healthy, and guilt-free. We'll be back, thanks. So our mousse have been in the fridge for about 3 hours. They seem nicely set. I'm going to garnish these up with some chopped hazelnuts, some cacao nibs. You can use chocolate chips if you've got it, and a little pinch of sea salt. There's our gluten-free, sugar-free, decadent chocolate hazelnut mousse. Healthy, enjoy. We'll see you next time on Kentish Town Kitchen. Stay safe, stay well. Good night, everybody.